Hey guys, it's JohnyTechReview. Today I have a quick unboxing and review for you of this UDI free loop quadcopter. This model here is U27, as you can see here. Came in a small package. This one is from USA Toy. And at the bottom here you have some information. Down here you have single and double flip, headless flying mode, ready to fly. And then in the back here we have the layout of the control. You can see right here, small little control. Come with everything right down. Previously I reviewed two units from UDI and so far they're a really nice solid unit, so I'm expecting this one to be the same. So here we can see is the small user menu for the U27. So this one is similar to the small version that I reviewed previously. Inside here you have the Quadcopter itself with the blade guard already installed. For motor, these are actually pretty big motor for such a small size. At the bottom you have the battery. The battery goes right out and it plugs right into the back of the unit. So this one does not have camera or anything, so pretty simple. You have a backup accessory, a set of extra plate here, along with the little charging cable for the battery. And then you have the control itself. So here is the control. Kind of remind me of an old Logitech control. This one go this direction, just look like it go back to the middle. So standard control. Button up top. At the bottom you have a nice grip, and it take 4 AA batteries, and you also have the second battery which is hidden inside here, which is very nice. I thought it only come with about one battery, and a lot of these units now come with 2 batteries, making it easy and fun to play with. So here's the battery. It's a LiPo battery, 450 milliamp, 3.7 volt. It plugs into this little USB dongle. So again, this is everything the unit come with. Very simple. You have the quadcopter, extra set of battery. You have a replacement plate, the USB charger, and then you have the controller itself. I particularly like the controller, feel really nice in the hand. I'm gonna take it out and see how well it works outside. So guys, I've been playing with this small UDI U27 microcopter for the past 2 weeks or so, and so far I'm really pleased with it. I do want to point out first of all that this quadcopter does not handle wind very well, because it's a very small quadcopter, as you can see. You can see from my video footage that if there's a little bit of wind, like the one time I played, it was about 8 mph wind, it's going to start drifting, and so you constantly have to use the controller here to adjust it. And speaking of the controller, it's pretty cool, really simple to use. It feels like the old Logitech X-Wing controller back in the day. I feel pretty comfortable to use. You got your up and down throttle, of course, and then there's the LED display the unit, and then you have left and right to turn left and right, while you have your pitch and yaw over here, and then you have trim for the respected function. There you go. Each of these sticks can also be pushed down, and when you stick on your side, if you push down your side, you are cycling between low, medium and high speed, and on the high speed it's quite really fast, and it's really nice, especially if you have strong wind. With the high speed you can easily adjust and handle it better than the low speed. In the low speed, if you're trying to use that in a strong wind, it's gonna basically not gonna do anything, so you need to go into the medium or the high speed by pushing on the stick. The other option over here is the headless mode. You just press on this and it goes to headless mode, which means forward is forward, backwards backward toward you, regardless of which direction you're facing the quadcopter. I didn't really use headless mode too much. I've been playing with this for a while and a few other quadcopters, so I'm getting comfortable with it. So headless mode to me is kind of boring, and I just keep it in this normal mode and just use it. I do crash it quite often, and you can see the quadcopter itself can be a little bit damaged. You got a little bit of scratch up top. At the bottom you have these small little rubber feet that are hitting the ground, or look like I lost one over here, as you can see. I think it's actually around the house here somewhere. I saw it the other day, but that's one of it. I lost it crashing. And then there's the blade. These are the original blade. They run into a few trees, grass. So far all my time playing with it, I only got stuck in a tree one time and I actually got on video because I was filming it around the house here. Other than that, it works quite well. These blade guards haven't fallen out yet. They are pretty much put together up here, and they clamp in place very well, and so far I'm really happy with it. Batteries installed right here, plug into here, and the unit's on. There's no on-off button and there's no camera, so keep this guy pretty simple. The nice thing about this guy is that you can do inverted. You can do that by pressing the left or right trigger. This trigger will go this direction, this trigger will go that direction, and when they go inverted, they actually just stay inverted, and you can fly inverted until you press it again to go back. So it's kind of cool. And so for some reason I found that in inverted mode is even more stable than regular mode. So I found out I was playing like this a lot. And in inverted mode, the light here actually come on. You see these bottom light here, these LED light actually look really nice on inverted mode. It looked like a little spider coming toward you. It's kind of cool. As far as battery life, you have these two batteries over here, and they are pretty small battery. I think they are about 450 milliamp. They are pretty light. Take roughly, I would say, about 90 minutes to charge these or so. I'll just plug them in a little USB charger over here. Just plug this into one of the USB port. Not your computer. I will use the regular power adapter or something, so it's a bit faster. But I use that, charge this guy up, and that gives you roughly about 10 minutes or less. I say 10 minutes or less because I think on a good, no windy day, you can get about 10 minutes, maybe a little bit longer, but roughly about 10 minutes for me. But on a really windy day, for like today, I was getting about 6-7 minutes because I was constantly trying to adjust my quadcopter and it was fighting against the wind. I do like the small side because it's fun to play in a small confined space. You can actually play this indoor. Just got to be careful with the throttle, because sometimes when you drop the throttle really fast to stop it from climbing, it will lose lift, and then no matter what you do, even at 100 throttle, it might not be able to regain it. So just keep that in mind. The other thing to keep in mind is when you do flip, you make sure you're high enough to do that, because in the process of flipping, it's going to lose height, and during that time it's going to fall. And just be careful, if you're too close to the ground, if you're less, I think you're less than 5 feet and you do a flip, you're going to hit the ground with this thing. But even you hit the ground like this, blade's not touching, so it's pretty cool. Definitely compared to the bigger quadcopter, it's a little bit more tough to fly, because the big quadcopter has more power and it's a little bit more stable, but even this small one to me works pretty well. Just don't play into strong of a wind condition and you should be fine. Flying this guy is pretty small and he will go up in the air really fast, and before you know it, it's really hard to see him. So just get some practice, watch some video. There's a quadcopter guy 101 online. He does a really good job of explaining how to learn how to control your quadcopter. So watch those videos and kind of learn how to do this properly. But overall, it has a pretty good range. I went out to the park, played with it for a while. I think over 100 feet it was still good. I was just afraid to lose it before I do this review, so I want to push it a little bit more and more here. But I got stuck on a tree once, like I said, but it was home, easy to get through. But I didn't want to get stuck on a tree in the park and had to climb it. So that's my quick review of this U27 quadcopter from UDI. Overall, it's a nice little quadcopter. To me, it's definitely a fun quadcopter. For beginner, it's a little bit tough. I would say it's a little bit more intermediate. If you're a beginner, I say get something a little bit bigger as far as size, because this small one here is actually kind of aggressive when it comes to flying. It's very, very versatile and it maneuvers very fast, even on the low speed. So I hope this short little review helped you in your purchase decision. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment below. And as always, stay tuned for future review. Thank you.